This is the company we're going to talk about today. This is the company Phenomenal Token, and what they have created is they have created the first token model where the token is 100% backed by Bitcoin. And the mission of the whole concept, the mission of the company was to create a long-term business where the community can work over the next years with it, maybe probably even the next decade. And I think this is the most important thing. Whoever has been a longer time in the field of cryptocurrency and as well MLM, we all know like it's a very fast world, right? We have seen a lot of companies that came up and disappeared again, and the company definitely wants to provide something stable for customers, for leaders, and basically just for everybody, where everybody can basically work and doesn't have to worry about, okay, is the company still going to pay within the next 3 months, right? So therefore, they created a token which is unique in its sort of way, because it is 100% backed by Bitcoin. That means whenever you purchase a token, you're going to purchase it with Bitcoin, and 100% of this amount of Bitcoin is going to be is going to go into the liquidity pool, which is going to back up the price. Another unique thing what they did is the token in itself can never decrease in value based on Satoshi. So how is that going to work? You might ask yourself, right? Whenever a person would like to switch back their PNM, their phenomenal tokens, back into Bitcoin, they are burning the exact same amount of PNM tokens that are being sold. So like that, of course, the liquidity pool is going to decrease, but as well, the total supply of the token is going to decrease. So the token in its value, in its Satoshi value, can never decrease. And that's sort of amazing, right? The company started around a year ago, and the token back in the days was around $1. Right now, as we speak, the price of the token is around $17 to $18. And that alone is like 18x in over the last 12 months. And I believe the token is going to grow much, much higher. Yeah. The liquidity pool is publicly accessible on the blockchain. So we have the transparency of the blockchain here. And as well, they are offering a super lucrative marketing and affiliate plan, which is paying out of up to 72% on commissions, which is a really, really high pay plan. But in its calculations, it's built on longevity, and it's never going to exceed that amount, which is very, very important. Before I continue, it's also important to understand that this is an internal ecosystem token, all right? So only like that, it's possible for the company to ensure the price of the token. If the token would be publicly traded, for example, somewhere, it wouldn't be possible anymore to secure the price on Bitcoin and secure 100% liquidity, because external sources would impact and influence the whole business model, right? So let's get started with their first product, and as well with the first source of income. So the first source of income, one of the main products that we are focusing at the moment with, is the so-called staking pool, right? You can imagine the staking pool as sort of a global binary system. A binary system, most of you guys you guys should know what a binary system is, because especially if you have been working in MLM before, it's basically a system that builds on the left and on the right leg, or each position within the MLM splits into a left and a right position. So you basically have two sort of teams. I'm going to keep this as simple as possible now for you guys, and you don't have to understand every detail of it or try to overanalyze the model. I believe always in network marketing, and this is what I have learned in the past almost 10 years in the industry. You learn through practice, and you learn by building the business. So what you have to understand, we have 17 staking pools, yeah, within this whole business model here. And you can have multiple positions in every pool. In every pool, you have a total of 6 positions below you that you have to fill. You have 2 positions in level 2. The first level is you always, and you have 4 positions in level 3. These 4 positions, we are calling them financial positions, all right? Because whenever one of these positions is filled, a so-called financial action is going to happen, and that means we're going to earn money, right? So level 2, for now, there's no action happening when these are going to be filled, because these 2 positions here are going to be the financial position of the person that is above you in that particular pool. All right, so it doesn't really matter for you, I would say, now for a start. So important to understand, this year this global binary tree is filled from the bottom to from the top to the bottom, from left to right. So always the next free position is going to be filled. All right, the next free position in a certain pool is going to be filled. All right, so whenever a financial position now is filled, there's 3 actions that are happening, and it doesn't matter if it's pool 1, pool 5, pool 10. The only thing that is different is the amount to join, right? So to enter into the first staking pool, the fee basically to join, or the entry costs, are $20. All right, so in order to join the first staking pool, it's $20. So let's say financial position is filled. What can happen? Number 1, either you are going to earn a direct commission. So basically the $20 that are filled here in this position, you can get it as a direct commission. All right, so $20 would go to you in that case. Option 2, what could happen is that you are going to get a position in one of the smaller pools. Okay, so that's an exciting thing, and I'm going to explain it in a bit. And option 3 that can happen is that the entry cost for the next higher staking pool is going to be paid basically by these certain positions here. Okay, so you're going to advance in the pools, and as well by advancing into the higher pools, you are going to get positions in smaller pools. What happens if you get a position in a smaller pool? It's going to fill up the position in someone else's personal tree, and he's going to advance as well. So the system by itself has a sort of own dynamic, and that's a super interesting thing, especially once we start duplicating it, once we start building it, and a certain momentum is created. The commission flow that is going to happen here is literally insane. All right, so here basically on this example below here, we got staking pool 5. Okay, staking pool 5, the entry cost is like 45 PNM right now. So if we would calculate with a $20 per PNM, that would be $900 basically to join into staking pool 5, right? So you see, if the first position will be filled, so that would be $900 that are filled here, what's going to happen is you would get 12 positions in staking pool 1. That would be 12 times $20. That would be filled always on the next free position in pool 1. So everybody in this global binary tree is going to benefit from that certain action when financial position 1 and pool 5 will be filled, right? And there will be referral rewards that go 3 levels up. So there's a uni-level commission as well built in, and there's going to be a reward to your account of 28 PNM. All the time when commissions are being paid here, and that's an amazing thing, we are going to get paid in Bitcoin directly. And PNM, as the value is calculated in Satoshi, are as well convertible to Bitcoin. So the main goal basically in this and with this business is to increase the amount of Bitcoins that we are earning. And you see basically as well in financial position 2, when this one is filled, you will get positions in smaller staking pools. What will happen again? You are going to support people that are in the lower staking pools. You're going to fill up positions under them, and as well, you will fill up their financial positions. They will get other they will get positions in other pools. So it is an amazing system basically, where each and every one profits from each and every one. And it's not just you don't just earn from the top to the bottom, but really from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, from left to right. And in that sort of sense, probably, and that's why I said in the beginning, it's complex to understand, but it's much more powerful than any kind of matrix system which are out there, or binary systems or whatever. And it can never exceed basically. And I think this is the super special thing about it. So should you have any questions about it, and I am 100% sure you're going to have questions, we will answer them later on. Okay, I don't want to take too much time in presenting it. So let's move forward to the next slide. Just a second. All right, so basically you see here 17 pools. All right, we're not going to go in detail onto that, but what is probably interesting to see, the higher the pools are that you're going to fill. All right, whenever a position is filled, you are going to get positions in the smaller pools. Okay, so this stays as it is, and that's an amazing thing. And then, for example, here you will get 60 positions in staking pool 1, so you would fill up 60 positions in the smaller pools for people in the global binary system. All right, if there's questions, we're going to answer them later. Let's not get confused on that. So what is interesting as well here is the statuses that they are offering. And the statuses are playing a substantial part, especially for affiliates that are building the business, because on the one hand, by buying a status package, we are increasing our so-called earn limit. Okay, so whenever you purchase a staking, whenever you purchase a status, you are eligible to earn around 300% of the package amount. With the bigger packages, even a bit more, as you can see here, right? Should, for example, you purchase the black package like me, and I have earned $20,000 in commission in this business, then this package basically is going to be expired and I have to renew it. Like this, we are creating a constant repurchase effect, which will create constant new commission flow and as well constant new income for the company. Important to understand here is 72% of every status package purchased is going to go into the compensation plan and is going to be shared among us affiliates basically. Let me just show you that on a new slide here. So whenever a status package is purchased, all right, 37 plus 5, so 42% are going into the unilevel career bonus, 30% are going to go in the shares bonus, which is a binary bonus, all right? So on that, we are on 72%, 15% go into the liquidity pool, right? And 13% are going to the company. And this is actually one of the only income streams that the company has, because people sometimes are worried that the company might run away with the money or whatever. And that sort of thing, this is what the company earns of the whole thing. The rest goes directly back to the community, to us. And that's, I believe, an amazing system. And the staking pools, which I explained earlier, almost 100% of the staking pools and the commissions that are being shared in that business model are being distributed back into the community, into the network. All right, just a small fee is going for maintenance costs to the company. So it's really a community driven and a community focused model. So let's quickly go back to the pools. All right, what you see here as well, all right, depending on which kind of status you are on, you are eligible to join into a certain level of pools. Okay, so you see, you can join here for free. You could enter into the first 4 staking pools. Yeah, but would you like to advance into the higher pools? Then you would have to upgrade your status, right? And like this, even everybody could join with a free package, and from the earnings that he generates through the staking pool, he could then purchase a status then, and like this, advance in the pools, advance his earning limits, and just as well make more money, right? The shares that you're going to get, I'm going to explain in a bit when we're going into the binary compensation model, because it's a very interesting way how they calculated the binary bonus, but I'm going to go on that later. And as well, what you see here, starting from gold, from the gold package, you are going to get a marketing bonus as well, which I have shown you in the slide here. This is the additional career bonus, and this is going to be paid out among people that purchase the gold status or higher. Important to understand as well here is we got 8 sources of income here. We got the career bonus, that's like 42% of every status package that has been purchased. We got the shares bonus, which is a binary bonus, which is 30% basically that go into that one. We get, and this is also amazing, we get a commission from every PNM token purchased within our team, and this is shared on a unilevel basis, 10 levels. All right, so whenever a PNM token is purchased within our team, there's a 6% fee for the purchase, and this 6% is distributed among 10 levels unilevel. All right, so you're literally earning of every time a token is purchased within your team. All right, it might be pennies, but the bigger your team, also pennies are piling up, right? Then we got the staking pool referral bonus. I explained before, we have like a unilevel bonus as well included in the staking, which is going on 3 levels. We have a withdrawal commission, so whenever someone is withdrawing Bitcoin, this fee is being shared 100% as well into the network again, 3 level unilevel. So the company is not taking any of these fees for themselves like a lot of other MLMs are doing. No, they are taking 100% of the fees that are being paid here and are distributing it back to the network, because they want to support the community, they want to support the affiliates, and they want to support everyone that is helping to share and spread the vision of Phenomenal Token. As well, beside commissions, what we have here, we have the token price growth as well. So whenever the token grows in price, of course, we are going to profit from that. We have the staking pool income bonus that I just explained briefly in the beginning. And of course, we have the bonus from progressing new positions in the staking pool. All right. So let's move on to the career bonus and give you a short insight into that one. What you see here, as I explained, 37% going to career, and you can increase this by up to 5%, so a max of 42% depending on the status that you have purchased. So how can you advance in the career? It's very simple, actually. Depending on what kind of turnover has been generated in your whole team, the turnover is counted in Bitcoin, you are going to advance here in the career. Okay, what you need as well in order to advance in the career is you need to have partners in your personal team that have achieved a certain rank. So it's not enough to just sponsor one person and let them do the work in order to climb higher on the career. You have to really put in the work and as well work together with your team and help them level up, so you are going to level up in the career as well. What you see here is a so-called difference unilevel bonus. I believe it's very common and well known in a lot of insurance companies. It is being used. So basically this percentage that you see here, this is going to be the personal or the direct commissions you're going to earn if you sell a direct status package within your team. And let's give you an example. Basically, how would it work in the def? Like if you earn this on the whole team, basically. So let's say you are on the pro director rank with 30% here, yeah, and one of your partners is on the rank manager with 21% here. Your partner, for example, would sell a black package for $6,000. In that case, he would earn 21% on this $6,000, and you would earn the difference, 30 minus 21, 9%, right? So on everything that he's selling, or as well as being sold in his downline. So you earn this on the whole structure of his team. Should he, for example, advance to 24%, then of course this difference commission is going to be lowered to 6%, 30 minus 24. I believe that's very simple to understand. And let's move on and just like keep these statuses in mind, because now we're going to go through the binary compensation model, and the way they calculated it, it's genius, because as I said before, just a second, guys, technical stuff. All right, good. As I said before, the issue in most of the binary compensation plans is that at a certain point, the commission that is being paid out is too much. So the binary bonus by itself, the binary commission, eats up the whole system, right, from inside. I have seen this in so many companies over the past 9 to 10 years, and it's keep happening. Why? Because at a certain point, when a network is growing too big, the binary bonus is paying out simply too much. It's paying out more commission that actually turnover or revenue has been generated. And this is where a lot of these companies are starting to collapse, right? So the way they calculated the binary bonus is that it can never exceed this 30%. I told you guys before, 30% of every status purchased is going into the binary bonus. Now, let's just do a quick calculation. How is the binary bonus going to be calculated? Let me just open my calculator here. Wait, I would like to keep this one open. Okay, good. Let's first do the example and then we do the calculation. All right. So let's say we have two people that would be eligible to receive a binary commission. It's very obvious, and you notice from a lot of other binary systems, you always earn the binary commission on the sales in your weaker team. All right. So let's say we have a total commission that should be paid of $1,000. Okay, $1,000 that should be paid out to the people that are qualified for the binary bonus. Let's say, let's say we have two people that are going to be qualified for the binary commission. Now, what I want to do now is I want to show you how we are calculating the binary commission for these two people. So who is going to receive how much exactly, right? So let's say in our example, person one has a black status, which would be 120 shares, and he would be on the rank of pro director. All right. So there would be 220 shares that person one would have. Person two, let's say, has a platinum package with 70 shares and would be on the rank of pro manager, 30. So person two, 100 shares, person two, 220 shares. So that gives us a total of 320 shares. So I'm going to calculate it on my phone because I believe it's going to be the most quickest way. So we said the commission is going to be $1,000, right? That's going to be shared for the qualified people for the binary bonus. So what we do is we calculate these we divide it by the number of shares, which we said is 320, right? So this would be $3.125 would be the commission per share. If I want to now calculate how much is the person getting with like a 220 shares, I take the price of one share, 3.125, and multiply it by 220, which is going to be $687.5. If you then take the 3.125, multiply the 100, you will have the exceeding amount to the 1,312.5, which is going to person 2. And this is the very simple way on how the binary commission is being calculated. And it doesn't matter if it's 2 people or 10 or 20 people that are qualified to earn this binary commission. It is always going to be calculated the same way. We have amount on binary commission that should be paid among all qualified binary people divided by the number of shares of the qualified people. And that's basically how the binary commission is being calculated, and it can never pay out too much. And I'm very honest, guys, I am really long in the industry, and I have never seen anyone building a binary commission in such a smart way, because I know it's the most crucial part, and this is where most of the companies fail in the long term. But here, and this is just based on very simple maths, it cannot happen. Mathematically, it can't happen. And I love that, because I know people lie, but numbers don't. And in that sort of sense, and this is what the whole company is basically built upon. And in the sort of sense, I hope you understood the way the binary bonus is working and the whole commission structure is built upon. And I don't know, do we still have other slides? No, actually, that will be it from my side on for today. That would be it to give you a short overview on Phenomenal Token, how the company is working, how the system is